those who have an agenda before them, what I'd like to do is to go right to the presentation portion of the agenda, because in deference to one of our distinguished employees who is in the room tonight, he is also currently out on tour, and we've taken him in off the road, and we wanted to make sure he got right back out after he was recognized. So, may I have a motion to suspend the regular order of business to make 2 outstanding employee award designations? So moved. Second. From time to time, this governing body, on behalf of recommendations from co-workers of municipal employees, makes a recommendation, and we carry through on it in terms of recognizing an individual, or in this case 2 individuals tonight, as outstanding employees. We started this probably around 1989, and there's nothing magical about who gets nominated in terms of the sequence of events or the frequency. In some years there's been no recipient, in other years there's been multiple. But this evening we have 2, and I'd like just to read a little something about each one of them, then have them come up by the podium. Criteria for determining eligibility for the outstanding employee designation, or one of the criteria, I should say, is: does this employee give back to the community in which he or she is employed through some form of extraordinary volunteer or community service? Craig Coughlin joined our police department in February 1994 following his discharge from the Marine Corps. As he settled into the routine of his new position as police officer, Craig became involved with the Emergency Management Committee, currently serving as the Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator. Soon thereafter, Chief Oppenheimer gave Craig an assignment with the DARE unit. Working with the DARE Committee, the Municipal Alliance Committee, and the School's Drug Task Force, Craig spearheaded the running of a carnival to help raise funds for the DARE program. The carnival itself was frustrated by lots of rain, but that did not detract from the personal effort, enthusiasm, and leadership that Craig showed to make the carnival come to fruition at all. And finally, although he has no children and he has very few personal hours left in the week after he gets done with his police activities, Craig also finds time to volunteer as assistant coach in the Park Ridge Athletic Association junior football program. So it gives this governing body great pleasure in recognizing Craig as an outstanding employee. We had one extra little piece of correspondence on Craig, however, that the chief just brought to my attention. And it's kind of interesting. It's a compliment, but you would think that the person who wrote it wouldn't be exactly sending a letter to compliment a police officer after just getting a ticket from them. But I just wanted to read this into the record. I won't read the person's name, but it was addressed to the chief of police, and it was dated January 29th, so this just happened. Dear Chief, I received a summons this morning while driving on Rock Avenue in Park Ridge, and it was justly deserved. Oh, you don't get too often. My treatment by Officer Coughlin was as courteous and professional as one could want. I wish to commend him and your department. If he's a reflection of your force, you have much to be proud of. And sincerely signed by this resident. So the timing is perfect, Craig, and hopefully it was a good ticket. It'll stand up in court, right? We have a gift for you. We have a gift certificate for dinner at Valentino's. Is there somebody that you're going to take to dinner?
Yeah, there is.
All right, good. Well, that's good. And
Nice restaurant.
we want to show the Borough Park Ridge Mayor and Council Outstanding Employee Award Program, and we've now added Craig's name, February 1999. So congratulations. You don't get to keep it. I need this back. Because somebody else gets to hold it. Then the 2 of you can hold it, all right?
Okay.
And then it goes back up on the wall so your coworkers can see it tomorrow.
Very good.
All right? But you stay up here with me. Okay, you get that. Another criteria in establishing the eligibility for an outstanding employee designation is the quality of an employee's work and their overall value to the working unit's team. And Beatrice, as we call her, Betty Rifle, meets that criteria. Betty came to the borough in November 1987 as an assistant tax collector and assistant treasurer. She formerly was employed by the borough of Allendale. During the ensuing years, Betty obtained her state certification as both tax collector and as municipal finance officer, which have been invaluable to the efficient operation of the borough and a source of great comfort to Ann Kilmartin, our director of finance. I would say as mayor that both Ann and Betty match up extremely well with anyone in the state in similar positions. We're very proud of the leadership that both Ann and Betty have shown, not only in this borough, but throughout Bergen County and the state of New Jersey. A 1998 tax collection rate of 99.5%, investment income over $137,000, the upgrade of the borough's computer system, and one of the first conversions in the state to the state's new chart of accounts are examples of Betty's benefit to this finance team. It also gives me great pleasure on behalf of the governing body to name Betty Rifle as an outstanding employee. So Betty, would you like to come forward? And we also have a gift certificate. First off, congratulations. And this is a gift certificate to Esty Street. Okay, so we're divvying it out to our local restaurateurs. This is for you, and now here's your name also. So I want. Okay. Would any one of you like to say anything? No, I'm good. All right, one of you can hold it. Actually, you hold it back there, because Craig's got to go back in the car.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
All right, congratulations on behalf of everybody. Okay, we have one more presentation we'd like to make. This is the 13th, or I should say 1998 was the 13th annual Park Ridge Cycling Classic. Michael Gross, who has come every year with Dad. I just embarrassingly found out that Dad retired and you are now the president of Cycle Sport. Congratulations. But Mike is here tonight and he would like to make presentations to three organizations. The Municipal Alliance Committee, and representing them is Judy Youngman, Paul Whitty from the Park Ridge Reserves, Chief of the Reserves, and Barbara Martine will be stepping down in her role as President of Triborough Ambulance Corps. So why don't we join Michael at the podium.
Of the GS Park Ridge Cycling Team and Cycle Sport and the North Jersey Cycling Classic, I'd like to thank everybody for allowing this thing to happen. This is going to be our 14th year this year, and certainly without the town's support it wouldn't have happened. And we'd like to make a token of our appreciation known to Triborough Ambulance Corps, the Park Ridge Police Reserves, and the Park Ridge chapter of DARE.
Great.
Well, we know that. You know, I've come to the AMY family many times. So.
But we all enjoy doing the bike race. Thank you.
Paul, Judy, it's always nice to get a donation, and this is certainly something we look forward to. I'm amazed two things, that it's actually 13 years and that your father retired. I didn't know that. We got to do something for him.
You know, I think for him it was, he's enjoyed it up until now, but 35 years in retail is enough for anybody, and he just wants to enjoy himself.
Great. I wish him our best, okay?
Yes, he doesn't call, so that's actually a good sign. Except to make sure the check is in the mail.
That's great.
So
All right,
I will.
so we look forward to seeing you all next year.
All right, excellent. And the date should be July 11th.
Okay, good.
All right.
7-11,
Yep.
Got it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike. That's a